Hi, and welcome back to another development log. It's been a while since my last update, and that's because I hit a wall with my code regarding aspect resolution that took me a while to resolve. I started the game off with 360 by 640. I did that so that it could adequately fit into various resolutions. The numbers multiply twice into 720p, 3 times into 1080p, 4 times into 1440p, and so on. However, 360 by 640 is fairly zoomed in, but if I want to zoom out, I faced a different problem. If I zoom out, for example, to 720, it will fit fine into 720 and 1440, but would cause pixel distortion if I went into 1080. 360 was the largest number that allowed for pixel perfect resolution on a 6x9 screen. I filled with numbers trying to figure out how to adequately fit every screen size, when I realized that I was looking at the problem backwards. Instead of looking at the game screen size first, I looked at the monitor resolution to determine how zoomed out a game could be. For example, a 720 resolution can be 360 or 720, 1080 can be 360, 540, or 1080. As a result, I began coding to zoom based on the resolution. Since this is not an online game, having a larger view box offers a negligible benefit. By doing this, I ensure pixel-perfect rendering when scaling. But how does this work? When you start the game up for the first time, the system will detect your resolution and ask you to confirm it. I have a 1920 by 1080 display, like it says. If I press no, it brings me to a screen that lets me choose the resolution. I only have 4 for now, but if I notice a demand for a new resolution, I'll do my best to integrate it. If I press my resolution and boot up a game file, I can zoom out once, twice, with each zoom being a pixel-perfect scaling. But let's say I want to see at 720 because 540 is too small and 1080 is too zoomed out, and I don't care about pixel distortion. Well, let's reboot the game and set my resolution to 1440 this time. Now, if I zoom out, it zooms out to 720. The pixel distortion isn't overly noticeable, and some people may opt to do this instead. Then if I zoom out again, I get a fair bit more distortion as the game tries to show 1440 pixels in height on a 1080 pixel monitor. Being able to see more does not offer a notable advantage. 1440 is the largest a person can see at the moment, since 4K zooms out the same way a 1080p resolution would. With this obstacle out of the way, I could get back to coding content. Let's take a look at the randomly generated forest that I talked about a couple videos ago. If I step onto the portal, I can choose to enter the forest. I'm given one option with the others currently locked. There's a number signifying how many times I've cleared that area. The more frequently you clear the area, the higher chance of encountering unique items. When I press to enter, I'm placed in a randomly generated forest. I can zoom out here, and if I reset the map, the world each time is a bit different. There are totems here that you can interact with, which marks that you've successfully cleared the area, and restart you in a new one. Right now they're in the open, but later I'll make them hidden in enemies or unbreakable objects. As you reach later areas, more totems will appear, giving room for boss totems or totems leading to new areas. Some rooms may have multiple different totems, so players may encounter one totem, but want to explore around to see if there's another. This game may offer multiple times when you see something but want to keep exploring, but also don't want to have to backtrack. Backtracking is not fun, so I made a new host character to help alleviate this. Most hosts, when left alone, go off to do their own thing. The baker finds a kitchen to restore the SP. The barbarian seeks out enemies to fight. However, the guardian stays completely still. If an enemy comes near enough to swing, the guardian will swing but never move. The stationary attribute makes for a sort of fast travel or wayward point. If you find a totem, you can place the guardian there, then wander around more. Once you've done everything you need, you can simply swap back to the guardian, and then as the guardian interact with the totem, or swap to a different character and click on the totem. This concludes the current development log. Thank you for watching.